Bites, bribes, and papers. Another example of something we frequently face in the request to falsify customers' documents. To change the date, for instance. Perhaps this because a large portion of our clientele comes from Soviet Union, and it used to be the idea of doctoring documents for a small bribe. Maybe it's because this happens in other clinics, I don't know exactly. The people who used to live in corrupt countries, it seems almost a given by the vet can perform a little favor for a small amount of money or for a gift, such as a bottle of good cognac. There are two types of fraud people ask us to commit. The first is the case of the dog or cat biting someone, and the owner not having proof of rabies vaccination. Vaccination against rabies is a must for all four-legged residents of the city. During every vet visit, the doctor must check the pet's records for this. The chance of getting rabies is really very small, mostly because it's so many people follow this rule. Most people follow it because of the regulations and the fear of huge fine for non-compliance. But there are also many others who try to evade the law on this issue for financial reasons and because they believe that the risk does not concern them. They will be lucky, and that's their cats, dogs so frequently that they would never bite anybody friendly. Then one day guests come to their home and their kids play with the cat, dog, and something happens, usually nothing more than a scratch. And the parents bring their child to the doctor. As soon as the dog see that the damage may be connected to the contact with the animal, he requests a proof of rabies vaccination. This is when the trouble starts. Without proof, the doctor may decide to run tests or even perform treatment on the cat, which is time-consuming, painful, and costly. Plus, in such cases, lawyers might get involved. The pet's owner runs to the vet office and promises to vaccinate the pet that day, but asks to mark the certificate as a month or even a week earlier. Big deal, they say. Who cares if it's happened today or a week ago? Something similar occurs when uninsured animals need a costly treatment. The owner wants to save the pet and save some money, so they think that if they signed the insurance, then it will work out for them. Pet insurance companies are not stupid. They know these tricks pretty well, and for the reason they want to be sure that health issues of the uninsured pet is not pre-existing condition. So some owners of suffering pets think that by manipulating the data in the pet's health records will help them. Please do this favor, they implore. Our vet avoids such a situation by shielding himself with the manager. It was really difficult for me to reject the request of an old woman or a friend in favor so small in their opinion, so I develop a strategy for such situations. I tell them, okay, we will do it for you, but first let's figure out the bribe that you would have to pay the doctor for such fraud. His vet school tuition was such and such. The average vet salary is equal to multiply this by number of years that the doctor might have left practicing veterinary medicine should his license be revoked, and you have to pay him for it. It comes to X number of millions. Fines, respect, and devotion are not included. Bring us this money and we will do it. For some reason, nobody brought us that money to this day.